Sathey Ficus, written by the celebrated Marathi author Narayan Dharap, is a compelling novel that beautifully blends elements of mystery, horror, and science fiction, all intertwined with ecological and cultural themes. This book stands out not just for its gripping plot but for the deep philosophical questions it raises about humanity's interaction with nature and the unseen forces that govern life. The story is set in a remote tribal forest known for its sacred and ancient ficus trees. These trees are not just botanically significant but hold mystical powers that the local people have revered for generations. The narrative begins with the unsettling disturbance caused by a development project in this pristine forest. An accidental death during construction sparks fear, suspicion, and an array of inexplicable supernatural occurrences, setting the tone for a tale filled with suspense and intrigue. At the heart of the book is the protagonist, Sathe, appointed as the project supervisor. He is an ordinary man, but as events unfold, it becomes evident that he shares a unique and extraordinary bond with the trees themselves. Narayan Dharap cleverly introduces this supernatural element. Sathe mysteriously acquires the ability to communicate with the Sathey Ficus trees. This communication is not verbal but takes place through the subtle language of nature, the vibrations transmitted through the roots underground, the rustling of branches, and the shifting patterns of leaves. This concept of trees having a consciousness and a way to transmit messages adds a profound layer of mysticism and science fiction to the story. Sathe's ability to listen to the forest transforms his understanding of nature and his role as a mediator between the human world and the forest's ancient wisdom. His conversations with the trees reveal warnings about the dangers posed by the construction project and the consequences of disturbing natural equilibrium. This unique interaction serves as a metaphor for the need to respect nature and underscores the consequences of human greed and short-sightedness. Alongside Sathe, we meet two other key characters, Dr. Sen, a scientist who approaches the strange occurrences with rational inquiry, and Kanchan Maheshwari, a physicist intrigued by the possibility of nature communicating in patterns reminiscent of scientific phenomena. Their perspectives enrich the story by balancing mysticism and rationality, providing a multifaceted viewpoint on the unfolding events. The suspense builds as the project leaders increasingly ignore Sathe's warnings, driven by economic motives, resulting in tragic accidents and heightened tension between the locals and the project team. Narayan Dharap's writing effectively paints the environment and the characters' emotional turmoil, giving readers an immersive experience. The descriptions of the forest, the dense foliage, the eerie silence, the ancient roots spreading like veins beneath the soil, transport readers right into the heart of the wilderness where nature's power is palpable. One of the novel's standout features is its deep respect for indigenous knowledge and traditions. The tribal myths and stories shared through the narrative add a cultural richness and a sense of timelessness. The Sathey Ficus trees are more than mere botanical entities, they are sentinels of a forgotten past, guardians of wisdom that humans have long neglected. This theme resonates powerfully in today's context, where rapid modernization often threatens ecological balance and cultural heritage. Through Sathe's journey, the novel also touches on the ethical dilemmas faced in development projects, how progress often comes at the expense of nature and local communities. It questions what true progress means and encourages readers to reconsider the relationship between humanity and the environment. The forest, with its sentient trees and enigmatic messages, is a character in its own right, evoking awe, fear, and a call for harmony. Narayan Dharap's storytelling skill is evident in the way he gradually escalates tension and mystery. The eerie interactions between Sathe and the forest, the suspenseful chases through the jungle, and the cryptic signs left by the trees keep the narrative dynamic and engaging. His use of language is both evocative and precise, weaving imagery and dialogue that capture the complexity of human emotions and natural phenomena. In conclusion, Sathey Ficus is a masterful work that offers more than just thrill and entertainment. It is a profound exploration of the invisible connections that bind life on Earth, a cautionary tale about the consequences of exploiting nature, and a celebration of the mysteries embedded in the natural world. Through the character of Sathe and his dialogue with the trees, Narayan Dharap reminds us that nature is not silent, it speaks, and if we listen carefully, we can learn invaluable lessons. This novel is highly recommended for readers who enjoy thought-provoking fiction that blends science, supernatural elements, and ecological awareness. It leaves a lasting impact, inviting reflection long after the last page is turned, a rare and rewarding experience in Marathi literature.